I was never, how am I gonna block this or how am I gonna do this? I just react and respond.
In the combat sport of Muay Thai or Thai boxing, fighters can use a combination of 8 body parts for strikes to their opponent: the shins, knees, elbows, and hands. But that's not always the case.
Muay Thai's the art of 8 limbs, that's what they call it. And I'm fighting here with 7.
Jake kicks you and he makes you pay. Right on the straight left. And Nick is in trouble. Oh, Jake all over him.
Whether fighting for his next championship belt or training at the gym he owns, Jake continues to excel and beat any barriers in his way.
I genuinely haven't found that there's something that I cannot do. I just haven't found it yet.
I wouldn't go after you kick either. Speed down straight away with your hands up. Yeah.
Jake Peacock was born with a congenital amputation of his right arm. Growing up, he was often bullied and stigmatized for his missing arm.
Back in the day, I was just angry. I was just annoyed. I was annoyed when people look at me. I was obviously annoyed when people comment. And even up until my age now, people think I can't do things, right? My parents wanted to put me in it for an extracurricular activity and to learn some self-defense. Living in South London, a little bit of a rough area. They wanted me to learn how to defend myself and be able to handle myself.
Jake's parents enrolled him in karate when he was 7. However, he wanted something more physical and eventually discovered Muay Thai.
It was like the ultimate stand-up sport. So when I found it, I was like, yeah, this is solid. Like, you got boxing, you got your legs, you got elbows, it's the whole package, really.
He now competes in the featherweight 145-pound division. Jake's wife, Krista, thinks this competitive weight class brings the best out of him.
Oh, I love watching him fight. I love the sport of Muay Thai. I don't get nervous that he's gonna get seriously injured. I think because I know the sport really well, but I just love to watch him fight.
Peacock shakes it off.
Jake getting a little tired. No, never mind.
If you can't hear us, the crowd is just screaming for their hero, Jake Peacock.
My division, 145-pound division, is notorious for being the best, baddest division on the planet. So wherever you go in the world, 145 pounds, you got the best.
Jake is 11-1 as a professional, with all but one of his wins coming by way of knockout.
I have the WBC Canadian title, the American Lion Fight title, and I'm the former European Lion Fight title holder as well.
Wow!
Wow, 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 wow.
It's over! Again, Jake Peacock!
Wow.
On top of being a champion in the ring, Jake is also the owner and head coach at Dunamis Gym in Calgary, Alberta, where he and a couple coaches train amateur and professional fighters in Muay Thai, boxing, and kickboxing.
As soon as this punch lands, I'm throwing my hook.
Jake also trains there himself, perfecting his technique with his pad man, Chris McMillan.
Slip, uppercut, elbow. Again. Having one arm, he's very good at adapting left and right, whereas most people are traditionally going to be standing in one stance. I know the power. Obviously, I feel it on the pads, and I know if he's going to touch you, you're going to have a really tough time. So he's very hard to prepare for. Everybody sees one arm and they think, okay, I'm going to attack that side, but you know, he's lived it with his whole life.
I think I've been blessed with having a strong mental side to myself, but it has developed over time. The strongest thing for me, the biggest impact that I've experienced is my faith in God has allowed me to be confident. And now whether I win or lose, I'm completely content and confident. So now I can go out and compete wholeheartedly with everything I got.
People underestimated Jake, and he has reached levels that no one thought he could, and he sees that in other people, and I think that's what makes him such a great coach and such a great leader in the gym, is he sees potential in each member.
Members like John Nguyen, who appreciates the way Jake trains.
He's very inspiring, you know, with his hard work, attention to detail. He's real, honest. If he sees you got to work on something, he tells you what it is. He doesn't sugarcoat anything, which I, as a fighter, need.
10. Too slow. Bring it back. I keep it real. Keep it real, yeah. My slogan here is be about it. Be about it. Don't talk about it, just be about it. You know, if you say you're gonna do something, do it. You know, and get it done. The other slogan we have here is sink or swim. And it sounds scary to people on the outside that, you know, might want to join the gym, but we're super friendly. You know, everybody succeeds in here. That's the thing. That's it, that's it, that's it, that's it, that's it.
Given that, I wanted a lesson from Jake, so I put on my boxing gloves and faced a kicking bag with my carbon fiber legs, ready to fight.
You've got a bit of foundations already. I can see a little bit of sense of some straggling. I saw you hitting the bag. We'll work, let's work a couple kicks now.
Sure, love to.
Small step, boom, kick. So a couple jabs, take your time, get your feet underneath you, step and kick. Yeah, you wouldn't want to get hit with a carbon fiber leg. That is for sure. Wicked. Every time you're gonna get back to your stance, your foundation.
What's something that's like a fundamental that even like the pros forget about, like just right back to your stance?
From here you can defend, okay? You can counter, you can be offensive, defensive, like you can do everything from here. As soon as someone breaks that base, I mean, most of my finishes in my career actually,
right.
Most of the finishes come because they lost their foundation. Their foundation, their stance was gone.
Jake's character has never faltered, and the community he built reflects how much his dedication to teaching means to his students.
You know, lead by example. He's the guy that is leading by example, and I think he sets the bar really, really high. So they're very lucky to be training under a guy like that.
I think one thing that draws people to Jake is he is so authentic to himself. He won't be somebody for somebody else. So he's created at the gym an environment where everyone can just be authentic. Everyone can be real. We're not walking on eggshells. Like, Jake is so true to who he is that I think people are drawn to that, and he has such a passion for people.
You want to do a sport, you can make it happen. Whether you're missing one limb, two limbs, whatever it is, if there's always a way. Think outside the box, surround yourself with good people and positive people that will help you reach those goals, and you gotta have a strong work ethic because you're gonna have setbacks. You're gonna have setbacks, keep pushing through them. I'll keep fighting until, you know, it doesn't make sense to fight anymore, and yeah, we'll see where it goes.